So Sonic 2 recently came out, and it was pretty good. Going into this movie, I was afraid that we were going to get a sequel akin to something like TASM 2 or Venom 2, where the more cartoony style is what fans want, but the substance of the movie doesn't actually improve upon its predecessor. Luckily, that's not the case here. In my opinion, this movie buries Sonic 1 and improves upon it in almost every way. Unlike Sonic 1, it actually feels like a Sonic movie because of the amount of new characters included from the games that the writers have to play with. Knuckles and Tails are characterized really faithfully here, and I love that they're making Jim Carrey's Eggman gradually more accurate to his original character design. Not to mention, they stepped up the action in this movie by actually giving Sonic someone powerful enough to fight with in Knuckles. The battles between these two were all so sick, and I'm glad to see that the franchise is actually focusing on adding more action set pieces, which is something the games are known for. In general, the film also uses almost every scene to parallel more imagery Sonic fans will recognize. The Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes games are some of my favorites from the video game franchise, so to see parts of those games represented here was really satisfying as a fan. This movie isn't perfect though. There are still some cringy jokes here and there for younger audiences, and there's a B-plot just focused on the human characters that takes way too much time away from the main story. To me, when the movie hits the third act and just focuses on being a pure Sonic story with the characters we actually care about, it's actually really good. But there's one problem that seems to still plague these movies that the second film still doesn't address. I explained this in my last Sonic video, and that is the absence of iconic themes from the games. Even to this day, Sonic games consistently produce some of the most memorable soundtracks in the video game world. Hell, even recently, Sega put on a whole symphony to celebrate the best tracks from the series for the Blue Hedgehog's 30th anniversary. If you pay attention to Sonic 2's score, there are very brief motifs in there that reference certain melodies from the games, but if you weren't listening hard enough, they're really easy to miss. I can forgive Sonic 1 for not doing this because of how generic that movie felt, but Sonic 2 has so many references, characters, and parallels to the source material that there are so many scenes just begging for their related tracks. We've seen time and time again how a good movie score can elicit so much more emotion than what's possible without it. Sonic 2's score is so mind-numbingly bland that there's almost no point in having it. They do throw on some mainstream pop songs sometimes, but they feel so shoehorned in there that it comes off as really superficial. Kind of like executives mandated that there at least be one Bruno Mars song in there for general audiences. This is kind of like what happened with the first Suicide Squad movie, while Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Verse are films that use copyrighted music more intentionally. But yeah, other than that big nitpick, I'd give Sonic 2 a 7 out of 10. This may actually be the best video game movie ever made, and I think that people should support it so that we continue to get more faithful video game adaptations in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.